In the last video, I tracked the alignment from Ico, in the central part of the Ceara State in Brazil, through Crato in the southern Ceara State, on the northeastern edge of the Chapada or Plateau de Araripe, on what is known as the Crato Formation, to Palmas, the capital of the Tocantins State of Brazil. My name is Michelle Gibson. Next on the alignment, there is a place marked Cachimbo. I can't find much information about it except that there are Brazilian military bases and a military airport here. However, Cachimbo is surrounded by the Serra do Cachimbo, described as a continuous mass of mountains with a southwest alignment, partly plateau with flat-bottomed valleys in the southern part of the state of Pará. The Nascentes da Serra do Cachimbo Biological Reserve is supposed to protect an area of transition between the Cerrado and the Amazon biomes. The Cerrado is a vast tropical savanna region of Brazil, with core areas in the plateaus of central Brazil, and has been named by the Worldwide Fund for Nature as the biologically richest savanna in the world, with 10,000 plant species and 10,000 endemic, meaning found nowhere else, bird species. The Nascentes da Serra do Cachimbo Biological Reserve is among the federal conservation units in the Amazon Legal that has suffered the most from deforestation. Its area was cut by half in 2017 and was opened up to agriculture and logging. This is a sequence of waterfalls on the Rio Cururá in the Serra do Cachimbo region. It is also interesting to note that the Brazilian Army conducted nuclear testing at a base near Cachimbo from the 1970s to the 1990s. This is not the first time I have encountered a nuclear test location on a planetary alignment. Other places include Novaya Zemlya, a boomerang-shaped island off of the northern coast of Russia. The most powerful nuclear weapon ever, Tsar Bomba, was detonated at Novaya Zemlya in 1961. There is a history here of nuclear testing by the Russians, including over 224 nuclear detonations at Novaya Zemlya between 1955 and 1990. Lop Nor, an ancient salt lake in the Taklamakan Desert in the southeastern portion of the Uyghur Autonomous Region of Xinjiang in China. The Chinese nuclear weapons test base had 4 nuclear testing zones at Lop Nor, starting in 1959, with H-bomb detonation in 1967 until 1996, with 45 nuclear tests conducted. Regani, Algeria. France began its nuclear testing program in Regani in 1960 to 1961, before Algeria's independence. They conducted 4 atmospheric nuclear tests, which contaminated the Sahara Desert with plutonium, negatively impacting those who live there to this day, not only Regani, but far beyond. Between 1960 and 1966, a total of 17 nuclear tests were conducted in the Regani district of Algeria. It is called Africa's Hiroshima. The Christmas and Malden Islands in the Kiribati Islands, where Operation Grapple was conducted. This was the name of 4 series of British nuclear weapons tests of early atomic bombs and hydrogen bombs carried out in 1957 and 1958. What is it they say? Once is chance, twice is coincidence, and the third time is a pattern. I have provided 5 examples that I know of regarding nuclear testing on planetary grid lines. What does this suggest? Porto Velho is the next place on the alignment, the capital of the Brazilian state of Rondônia, with a population of over 500,000. On the Madeira River in the upper Amazon basin. This is the Federal University of Rondônia on the top, compared with this building in Jerome, Arizona on the bottom. Not an exact match, but both have similar design features. This is the Real Forte Principe da Beira, southwest of Porto Velho, on the Guapore River in Rondônia State. It was said to have been built between 1776 and 1783 by the Portuguese. In the middle of nowhere, in the Amazon rainforest. Sounds fishy to me. The alignment goes through Serra do Divisor National Park in Brazil's Acre State on the country's border with Peru. It is known for its cone-shaped mountains, for its waterfalls that look like massive walls, and look at all the snaky S-shaped curves in that river in the Serra do Divisor, or watershed mountains. The next place on the alignment is Pucallpa, Peru, and the capital of the Ucayali region, the Colonel Portillo province, and the Cordillera district. It is situated on the Ucayali River in the Amazon rainforest of eastern Peru, its main transportation artery. It is the second most important port on the Amazon, after Iquitos in Peru. This is the Immaculate Conception Cathedral in the Plaza de Armas, with its arches within arches design. This is what it looks like on the inside, with its beautiful stained glass windows and apparent lack of internal pillar supports for the structure. The clock tower in the Plaza del Reloj is also decorated with stained glass. These are said to portray images of mythical creatures. Before ending this video, I want to bring your attention to a national park that is northwest of Pucallpa and north of the alignment. It is called the Parque Nacional Cordillera Azul. The second largest park in Peru, it is part of the high jungle in the transition area between the Andes and the Amazon in Peru. It has similar features to what is found in the previously shown Serra do Divisor National Park in Brazil's Acre State, like this land feature. And here's a whole slew of pointed peaks in the Cordillera Azul. There are waterfalls here as well that also look like massive walls. I will end this video here and pick up the alignment in Trujillo, Peru in the next video.